Welcome to an ACCUPLACER video feature demonstration. Today we will look at role management and site switching, adding roles or sites to existing user accounts. ACCUPLACER is excited to introduce role management and site switching. Starting with the Phase 20 release in December of 2020, users can now use a single account to perform multiple role functions or the same function across more than one site. That means institution administrators can use their single IA account for IA level functions and for site manager functions across the various sites within their institution. In addition, proctors and proctor reporters can use one ACCUPLACER account to perform their responsibilities across multiple sites within the institution. With role management and site switching, there's no more logging in and out multiple times per day to complete your work. Your account, password, and active certification expirations are all maintained on a single account, so there's no need to certify multiple times. And these new consolidated role features can be added to your existing user accounts, so there's no need to create new ones. With role management, institution administrators can add site manager, site reporter, or site score reporter roles to their own account. They can add the institution administrator role, or add, delete, or change site manager, site reporter, or site score reporter roles to the SM user accounts for any combination of sites within their institution. They can also assign single proctor or proctor reporter user accounts to any combination of sites within their institution. Site managers can add or remove site manager, site reporter, site score reporter, or site right placer score reporter roles to non-proctor users within their own site. In order to maintain proper score file downloads, IAs or SMs currently using their accounts for Score Web Service will not have role management and site switching available to them. Create a new account to take advantage of role management and site switching, or create a web service only user for use with the Score Web Service downloads. Now let's take an existing site manager account for one site within our institution and add site manager responsibilities to additional sites, as well as add the site score reporter role for that same account. Logged in as an institution administrator, go to the Users menu, click Manage Profiles, then click User Profiles. Search for the site manager account you would like to edit. In the User Profiles search results section of the screen, click the Edit button in the Actions column next to the record you would like to edit. Click the Role Site Management accordion to expand it. Here we see the user has one role, Site Manager, for one site within our institution. To add additional sites for the Site Manager role, click the Sites Assigned drop-down menu, then select the site or sites you would like to add. The Sites Assigned drop-down now shows there are 3 sites assigned to the Site Manager. Click the radio button in the Select column to display the assigned sites. A listing of assigned sites will display on the right side of the screen, including site ID and site name. Click the radio button for the site to which the user should default when logging into ACCUPLACER. Based on these default settings, this user will automatically be in the Site Manager role for Site D when logging into ACCUPLACER. To add additional roles for this user account, click the Choose Roles drop-down, then click the role or roles you would like to add. We now see a new record in the Assigned Roles table for the Site Score Reporter role we just added. Click the Sites Assigned drop-down to assign sites to the newly created rule. Only sites for which we do not already have a higher level role assigned are available to select. Our Site Manager user account now has Site Manager responsibilities at 3 sites and Site Score Reporter responsibilities at 1 site. Click Save to save the edits to the user account. Once the edits are saved to the user account, the Site Manager can use their single username and password to log into ACCUPLACER for multiple roles. Based on the default settings, the user is logged in as a Site Manager for Site D. The left navigation menu displays the options available for a Site Manager. One menu option available for Site Managers is a custom message for the site. Here, in the Student Instructions Message section, we see a custom message specific to the site for which the Site Manager is currently logged in. Now, let's change sites for the Site Manager. In the User Information area in the upper right corner of the screen, click the arrow next to the username. Click Switch Role/Site, then click the icon in the Action column next to the site to which you would like to switch the user account. Click Yes to confirm switching the role, or No to cancel. Without logging out and back in, the user has now switched to the Site Manager role for Site C. Now, when accessing the Custom Messages menu option, we see a custom message specific to Site C, the site to which we just switched. We can use the same Switch Role/Site function to switch our account to the Site Score Reporter role we added for Site B. Note the left navigation menu is now restricted only to those functions available for a Site Score Reporter. Similar to assigning roles and sites for a Site Manager account, the institution administrator can also edit Proctor and Proctor Reporter accounts to allow them to perform their functions at multiple sites with a single user account. Logged in as an institution administrator, find the Proctor account you would like to edit and click the Edit button in the Action column next to the user. Click the Role Site Management accordion to expand it. We see this user has one role, Proctor, for one assigned site. To add the proctoring role for additional sites, click the Assigned Sites drop-down, then select the site or sites you would like to add. The Sites Assigned drop-down now shows there are 3 assigned sites for proctoring responsibilities. Click the Radio button in the Select column to display a list of assigned sites for the Proctor role, including site ID and site name, on the right side of the screen. Click the Radio button in the Default column to select the site to which the user should default when logging into ACCUPLACER. You can also use the red X buttons to remove any site from the proctoring role. Click the Save button to save your edits. Once the edits have been saved, the proctor can use the single account to proctor ACCUPLACER tests at multiple sites. Based on the default settings we added, the user is now logged in as a proctor at Site D. To switch sites for the proctoring role, click the arrow next to the username in the User Information section. Then, click Switch Role/Site. A list of available sites will appear. Click the icon in the Action column next to the site to which you would like to switch proctoring responsibilities. Click Yes to switch roles or No to cancel. Without logging out and back in, the user is now logged in as a proctor for Site B.